rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
This is that inbounds play. Caitlin to Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston sets a great screen. It's a slight flare, but just enough space.
The ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Soloway buries it. And a little reaction for the crowd.
She's really, really good and savvy with the basketball in her hands. And
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro.
look at the tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down, Caitlin Clark. Clark over Horston, hits a three. Knows no bounds.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark's money.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
Got a little separation. Now watch Caitlin Clark get a little separation there. See, when the hand extends from the body, that is usually when they call an offensive foul.
Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three. Clark up to 18 points.
Saw her here, Rachel Banham on her, and Caitlin Clark loves going left, loves the step back. Feels like here, I mean, just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
Season or in the history of the league, you might want to get out on her, and then Caitlin, wow, that was a really good contest.
Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. Good. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
And Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at it.
absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there in Nielsen. Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three. Caitlin Clark with her third three of the night as her parents celebrate. And the Las Vegas Aces. Caitlin Clark knows what to do with a big.
When you got a big, what do? If you're Caitlin Clark, you shoot on them.
With 16 points, she's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
But then on the offensive end, I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington. She goes over the screen.
Determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark gonna switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
Steph Dolson's in drop coverage, and the screen is so good.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Oop, that is.
She missed her first 7 and knocks that one down, and it's a big one. This is what they came for.
Oh my goodness, it never gets old.
Caitlin, hit it.
Finding her way, pushing in transition, leading her way, pulling up, and knock it down.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Her third 3 of the quarter.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going at Stewart. And how about this for another creation of her shot? And
18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a three.
Well, that'll get you back in it quickly.
Find what a good shot is. Look how far out she was.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
Caitlin Clark here gets the switch on the screen. Smaller Vandersloot defending her. Easier to see over Courtney.
Knee injury. And that's the way to push the ball in transition. Oh, that's not gonna waste much time. Caitlin Clark has her second three-pointer. Has started out 2 for 3 from 3.
And creating a little space for herself. That's how she got it.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Because they do have a smaller backcourt, but they're quick. When she gets her feet set, I mean, that's why I carry my tape measure around, Pat. Sometimes shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for 3.
Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good. A logo 3. And then a shrug and a stare from Caitlin Clark.
Deep threes.
She has done throughout her career at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession, but Caitlin Clark, for a second. Yeah, take a look here in the corner, little Alexi Hull with the toss back to Caitlin Clark.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. Step back, get your feet together, rotation. The Caitlin Clark effect.
Atlanta opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet.
Clark, this one was just a little bit more in rhythm. It wasn't forced. A really nice find across court from Grace Berger. Caitlin Clark able to perfectly set those feet, and that was the
Can they defend and stop other players from other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second 3. Here it is again, Cheryl.
I mean, she's just so
Up some buckets. It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back.
Pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a 3.
And she needs to be aggressive on the offensive end, and anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Back Bentley. Here's Clark, a good look from 3. She got it! The first 3 in the career of Caitlin Clark.
But Caitlin Clark does not need much space here. The screen comes off, drains a 3. That's one of the few good looks, and it's not even that great of a look that she's gotten here. So
take a look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a 3. Late in the second quarter, here's the first 3 in the night. And
Locked in face.
Clark, a deep 3. You bet!
We got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the long 2. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep 1. You bet! A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark.
It's our most efficient, best performance in terms of shooting.